Welcome to the Bronx, like 1940. We're gonna be some gangsters.
We're going to Center City.
Yeah, where the feds rule.
You might think by the way we're talking that we watched The Town tonight, starring our favorite actor, Ben Affleck. But you'd be wrong.
You'd be dead wrong, and it's not a place to be in Central Town. Central City. Excuse me, it's bigger than a town. Wow.
Okay, yeah. Hi.
Back to reality.
So we did watch a movie this evening.
Yeah.
And it did take place in Central City.
It did.
And it was cops and robbers type movie.
It did actually take place with some actual FBI agents.
Yeah.
We were told so by J. Edgar Hoover himself. And when
the machine version.
Yeah. And when J. Edgar Hoover puts his name on something, you better pipe up and chime in and listen up, because he doesn't F around.
He's J. Edgar Hoover.
He's the man.
Yeah.
For his time and place. He's now dead and deceased, but you know.
He's got a building named after him.
Yeah, it's the FBI building, if you don't know.
Yeah.
Tonight we watched a movie called, we've been in this fix, I think, for a while now. It's like film
It comes and goes, but it's really one of my favorite genre movies.
I'm always in the mood for an old movie.
Yeah.
As long as the skirts are hot. And they always are. I don't know what it is, but women in the 1940s, 30s, 40s, and 50s in Hollywood, they have this class about them.
Yeah, very classy.
Yeah, the modern... I mean, nothing against modern actresses, but they just don't... I don't know what it is.
Not only that, though, but even modern actors and actresses.
Yeah.
I think when they do a movie in black and white, it brings something out in them that takes you back.
Right.
Because there have been movies in the recent past that have been in black and white. They're few and far between. I know, that's what I thought it was.
A pipe?
Like what you were playing around with?
I don't think I can make a pipe out of it.
Well, I know you couldn't.
A piece of wire and just block
like
of wood. Okay, there we go. I got a pipe.
I got that vibe.
I'm sorry, I was totally off track.
But I think black and white movies are just more classy.
Yeah. But
anyway, the movie we watched
tonight was A Street with No Name, 1946, with Mark Stevens and Richard.
Yeah, one of the guys I know from something else.
Mark. Yeah,
we've seen him in other noir movies, and he's been in a big one. It
started out as a really weird, like, modern or old-timey day version of like NCIS or
CSI
or something. It was like all about the FBI. Oh, what was the ratio? Left unchecked.
Left unchecked. Gangsterism.
Gangsterism
will affect 3 out of 4 Americans.
75% of us will be a victim.
A victim of gangsterism.
So look out for talk to your doctors about gangsterism. You don't
maybe get a gangsterotomy.
Yeah, or perhaps get a shot.
Make sure there are no polyps on your gangster.
Make sure it's a polyp-free gangster before you buy it. You don't want to get stuck with it.
You don't really go buy a gangster. You're born with one, or you don't have it at all.
I'm making a mess.
No polyps on my gangster.
That just sounds nasty now. We've gone to a weird place.
Anyway, gangsterism will affect 3 out of every 4 Americans.
People, yeah. And but it starts off, and we were also notified in this movie, which I have no reason to disbelieve this statement, where they told us in the beginning it was written that some of the people that portray FBI agents were actual FBI people.
Well, this whole movie was quasi-based on real events, is what it seems like.
Yeah.
And they tried to use actual locations and actual FBI agents and whenever possible.
Yeah.
So they tried to make it as authentic as they could. And it kind of reminded me when they were doing like the Silence of the Lambs, when they used actual FBI trainers.
Oh, at Quantico?
At Quantico.
Yeah. Which I believe, because there's a point at which there's like 3 FBI agents in a room, and they're all discussing about what's going to happen. One of our guys goes undercover to infiltrate this gang of gangsters, and none of them look at the camera. Not that they're looking at the camera, is that they totally disacknowledge.
It's like they go into this agent mode,
right,
and everything else disappears except what they're talking about.
Right.
So it's like you're filming a meeting.
right. And it's like, Wow, these guys are real. And one guy, there's also a scene where they're interrogating a guy they found.
Oh, yeah.
A guy has like 2 lines, and it's like the cheesiest delivered lines ever.
You just look at it and you go, that guy's a real agent.
That guy's a real FBI
He can't
agent.
act at all.
Yeah.
Even 1946 acting that's bad.
That's bad. Yeah. So, anyway, great movie. It was a pretty good movie.
It turned out okay.
I give it a solid 3.
I give it a 3.
Yeah, I give it a solid, a good 3. It was enjoyable. It's black and white. Had its elements. After it got going for a little while.
Well, once it got into the actual what we were doing, the point of all this,
right?
When we established our undercover character, our villain,
right?
Once those 2 were established,
right?
The movie it became a movie rather than just like this
infomercial.
Weird FBI infomercial from the 40s.
Yeah. And then eventually we got into we discovered that some of our chief of police and people like that were
people were on the take and
they were in the cahoot on the take. I like that. That's nice.
Yeah,
lingo.
I'm down.
I'm down.
I got a bad case of gangsterism.
Flavor
I'm on the take. It's my gangster.
So, if you're on Netflix or whatever, you're out and about and you see this movie,
Speaking of that, just gangster in general.
Yeah.
Like, totally, this is a generational thing here. But, like, totally different ideas for gangster in 1946.
Oh, and gangster
now? In 2011.
Okay, yeah. We should probably specify. We're talking about, like, 1940s and 50s gangster rather than... We're talking about wise guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're a gangster.
Yeah, exactly. The Amoeba Boys off of Powerpuff Girls is always what I think of.
Yeah.
If you ever seen Powerpuff Girls, check it out.
Good one there.
Yeah. Anyway,
kind of got lost there thinking about the Amoeba Boys.
I was thinking about Powerpuff Girls, personally.
Oh, just in general?
Just in general, yeah. Mojo Jojo. Oh, yeah. Mojo Jojo.
Fuzzy Lumpkins.
It's a great show. Check out some Powerpuff. But yeah, totally different. Like, gangster now is like...
Gangster now is like, in the hood, like...
Yo.
You cock your gun sideways.
Yeah.
That's gangster.
This gangster, you pop out a 38 6-shooter.
Or if you're like these gangsters, you've got a Luger.
Oh yeah, the head guy's got a Luger, and it's like,
Luger.
Ooh.
It's like, I'm not afraid of your Luger. I know there's a 10-to-1 chance that gun's not going to fire.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
At least one of the bullets in that clip is going to jam.
Yeah. Hopefully it's the first one. Yeah. And even if it does, if you don't strike a major body organ, then chances are you're not going to die. Yeah. At this point in time, we're looking at
it's like shooting a bear with a BB gun.
Yeah. I can imagine shooting a bear with a BB gun. I'm alright. That's pretty funny.
Thanks. Anyway.
But if you got like 50 BB guns.
Well, I was thinking about your Pop's 50 caliber air rifle.
Yeah, we could do that. Oh, jeez.
Anyway, I got nothing else. I'm good.
Yeah, good movie. Ended up with a 3, I think we gave it. So.
Yeah, something like that.
So.
We also watched we finished Arsenic and Old Lace.
Oh, yeah.
It's a personal favorite of mine.
Arsenic and Old Lace. If you check it out, it's one of those movies where Dave pointed out, I didn't realize it from this point, because the last time I'd seen it was in the 5th grade. We watched it for a Halloween special. And it takes place on one set, literally.
Yeah, the whole movie takes place in a room.
Right. And in this main living area of a house. And it's fantastic. It's Cary Grant. I can't remember her name, but she's gorgeous.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Again, classy and gorgeous. Cary Grant's in there, and he just goes nuts. If you haven't seen Arsenic and Old Lace,
the thing is that the reason it all takes place in a room is it's based on a play.
Oh,
and I love movies that are pulled off like that are based on plays.
Yeah.
I love it when the whole thing takes place in our room.
Yeah.
I mean, the only time we ever left the room was when we went outside and did an establishing shot of the house.
That's true.
But
in the very beginning, we were in like the officiator's office to get married.
Yeah.
They were getting married, and they were,
But yeah, there were like maybe 3 sets. but 90 to 95% of the movie takes place in a single room.
Gosh, she's gorgeous in the phone booth.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know her name. I can't remember. But,
so,
yeah.
Arsenic and Old Lace.
Yeah, it gets what, a 4? I'll give it a 4.
Oh yeah, easy. I'd watch that. I'd watch that again.
Anytime. Yeah. So,
yeah.
Kind of disappointed though. There are several references to this guy's brother named Johnny, and that he looks like Boris Karloff, and they make a big deal.
And oh man, he really does.
And he looks exactly like him. But it turns, and I was thinking maybe it might be Boris Karloff as like a cameo type thing, and it's not. It's not. Not to ruin it for you, but it's not Boris Karloff. But
well, and I couldn't remember, and so we were waiting till we get to the end
to see
if it really was.
So.
No, it was good though.
Yeah, so check it out. Good fun. Street with No Name. It's okay.
It's all right.
It's all right.
Yeah.
33 stars. Pretty good.
You got to give it time. Get into the movie.
Yeah,
it's a short movie.
Yeah, 15, 20 minutes.
Give it time to get past the narrated part.
Yeah.
And then you'll be fine.
Yeah. Side note, springtime's coming around. I'm hoping to do some more zombie stuff, so stay tuned. I had a couple people ask
Zombies
about
are more active in the spring.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, they usually go dormant.
They don't do well in the cold.
I've got nothing to back that up. Actually, we got plenty to back that up. They don't go dormant during the winter. Do not trust that.
That's a bad... That's
bad
not
move.
one of the zombie rules.
Yeah, they do not go dormant.
And don't go to an outdoor toilet in the snow.
Well... It was good there for a little while.
You paid for it in the end.
Yeah, but it was worth it. She was hot.
That's from Dead Snow, by the way.
Dead Snow, check it out.
If you haven't seen that
Zombie Nazis. Nazi zombies?
They were zombies before they were Nazis, therefore they're...
They were Nazis before they were zombies.
Right.
They were Nazi zombies.
So they're Nazi zombies.
Yeah. Anyway, they're vicious.
I get a little dyslexic with my words.
That's alright. I get confused. Because if they're Nazis and they're zombies, they have to make a conscious decision to be zombies when they're Nazis.
When they're not... Yeah.
No, other way around.
Post-death.
Yeah, they have to make a decision to be...
A conscious decision to be an anti-Semite.
Yeah, and I don't think Nazis have that capability. So they have to be...
It's an ethos.
Fucking chief of police in Malibu. Anyway, peace out. More zombie stuff to come, hopefully. And we'll teach you how to kill a zombie with an orange, perhaps.
Ring, 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 ring.
Put your banana down. Put it down. Jesus. Later.